プール。だから政治、
テクスチャーのドライ
実務で刺さってる。
大きいですね。
グローバルスポット早めに
シーンだけど、刺すと一番政治だからできるみたいな。
何度もフェイトを仕掛けるんですけど、テクスチャー我慢しましたよね。
政治出せるのって一番強そうで。
他の候補だと、
サミットになるかな。あとスプリット。
この A メインの勝負重要です。
サンセットスプリット。
B メインは武士警戒のファイアオブゼナフル。しかもフラッシュを切ってから A メインを
おもろいな。で、政治強くないと思わなかったからさ。
はい。
お得だね。B メインも見れて、トップも見れて。
ただ、あの動きも一度取り返されてしまうと、アングル作れなくなってしまいます。
そうですね。
反応がありました。さらにオペレーターの銃声が鳴っています。ジェンジーは A 側をテクスチャー一人に任せて、主導体も B 側
やばいね。スミスの夜見てると。
今までこういった動き何度も見せていたので、ジェンジーとしても違ったことを取ってくるかもしれません。ここでミッドチップ、かわしたジェンジー。
スミスがテレポ出すタイミングうますぎてさ、絶対ファイト起きるタイミングで TP 直すから。普通こうなるんだよね、もう。
このまま、
テレポなくなってる。
スタンの開始、うまくかわしている。これで B に圧をかけてから、
かけて
からの A バサミを狙うか。
A オペをかってるだけに。
抜けていく。小速パー、スタートヒットがうまくいるとな。ブラスターで下がる。リダイレクション。オポタイミング。テグロさん。メインはパス目が止める。
おー、見事。
対応しましたグローバルスポーツ。
いや、でも正直見ていて苦しい中での対応ではありましたよね。
ウドタンのいいプレーがあったからこそではありました。
ショーストッパーありきではありましたね。先ほどから例えば、進行に対してアビリティが高されてるなっていうところもすごく感じますからね。グラティエルもかわして、自分たちの攻めたいように攻めれているのはどちらかというと、チリジの方かなと思いますからね。
継続。テクスチャーももちろんオペレーターを出しています。
ラウンド落としちゃう選手でチェンジもそうなんか悪く感じないんですよね、まだね。
感触かなり良さそうですよね。
面目出して、ローコントロールして、楽なしだからそのままでいくけど、この違うタイミングのテンポラック嫌すぎて寄れないね、これ。あって PK だ。
僕らが万が一反応しましたが、本命はパットメンの位置と合わせた射点。
うまく釣ろうとしていますが、
2つ目のプランナー。これで最初から2人が分かったジェンジー視点。
担当のバンダルが
音が ESS と、一グ何待ちお前も待ち
の情報を取れていないというところで、
入れて、
も寄り切れてないですよね。
フェードルとリードとピッピか。
2人の道が見えた。
グラビティベルをうまく越えて、正面、ウドさん、音が聞こえないから、それとも正面、フィーナのカバーです。
完璧。
ジェンジ、綺麗な連携で A サイトを交流。
これでセーブでしょう。
はい。これタイムアウト取りそうですよね、グロス。
そうですね。かなり受動的なやり方にはなってるんですけど、
吸引前ってたか
むしろドライ進行に対してリスクを取らない守り方を選択している結果、今のようにジェンジーの好きなように攻められてる。
サセド強いね。はい。
ジェンジーとしては今のラウンドの攻め方も見事でしたよね。ナイトコールは切りましたけど、パラノイアも合わせて、ホーンとも入っていたことによって壊せずに位置が一方的にバレて、ジェもそもそも無理と。も
ちろん最初の中に、A サイト側に3人寄せれてはいるんですが、
B ヨーロッパだったから、B でこれサイファーが全部壊すとかってだからヨーロッパ進んでた。
結局3つの情報もね、A 面もつかめていないですから、配置動かせずにカバーが取れないんですよね。
そうですね。
ドラークの幻影と勝手に従ってくれるから、
に関しては結局、
寄らない前提で A5、F を取って、時間かけて、H ね。めっちゃうまい。
ここ2人映ったのはかなり響きましたよね。
何それ嘘。
グローバルスポーツ悪い流れがするから、取らないんですね。ここで B 側にオペレーターを置きました。
オタン B オペ、エンバー B。これ戦い起きるか。
オペレーター対決された。
絶対に負けられない戦いが。
チェクチャーも間違いなくオーダーのオペレーター警戒してるはずですからね。
すっげえ懐かしい TP。
体温を上げてきた。
で待っていました。
絶対に負けられない戦いに勝ったのってでした。
これでクリスタルがかなりきつい立ち位置になりますからね。しかもタピオカ
うわ、シティマリ、うまい。
いいサイドだ。
きつー。
これしました。あとだか、マヒルを飛んできて、
かわいそう、も
サイドはジェンジーのもの。
でも強すぎるもんな。
時間稼ぎでうまく引っ張ってますね。
はい。マーケットのサビ。
すごい
いや
しますね。
しかし、足でのカバーです。
あ、書いてある。
直接ラインを一つ下げました。OV2。
メイン攻めでも挟めてもワイヤー引っかかんだけど。シティ来られるとなんもないから。全然狙われてますね、もうサイパー。シティ挟みもね、このアイソールあるから、彼氏と持っていけるみたいなとこあるから。
まず落とした。
聖地ならでも、あんまり聖地以外の構成で、
広がらないだけで、
ここもパッと目。
いいですからね。
そうなんですよね。オペレーターは B メインに落ちています。
いや、めちゃめちゃいいね、アンセット。
これでチェンジゴロ6本目になります。5本リード、6対1。
さすがですね。これ、ドライでのプレッシャーのかけ方がかなり通っていますね。
はい。ちょっといいんですよね。
しかもジェンジーはその時間をかけて A なのか B なのかって本当をつかませないようにちゃんとしていますし、片方のエリアを捨てるような攻め方もあんまり選択していませんからね。
はい、
でしかも今のラウンドで詰めてくる動きに対してオペレーターを差し込んだわけじゃないですか。となると少人数で情報を取って守るそのエリアコントロールの守り方に対してもかなり抑制をかけれるようになっていくので、今後のラウンドにおいてもテクスチャーがどこかのメイン詰めを抑えてるかもしれないって考えるときに、ゆっくり前に出ていくことがかなり難しくなってきますよね。
それだけ
G タイムアウトの
圧力があると。
J サイドからですよ。ネオン欲しい。
苦しいグローバル e スポーツ。
夜レーツだと A のチェンバードライとかもどかすね。
どう変えていくかですよね。いろいろゆっくり情報を取りに行くことはありつつも、やっぱり時間を使われているところで詰め待ちのこともかなり決まっているのか、
はい、
G がキロを
夜も刺さらんと
全く行えてませんから。
難しい展開続きますが、
そうですね。
今のところグローバルスポーツ、まず3つに固まりました。
前半に関してはかなり連度の高さがね、ジェンジーから伺えますよね。
はい。
うわ
ー、すくい上げた。
出る。
いいことです。その分、オーダーはまだ隠れてますけど、一回人数よりさえ作ってしまえば、あとはジェンジー、おなじみの動きが待っています。
1、
かなり負荷がかか
よく出さないと。
情報を取りに行かないといけない。
うわ
出るところをドライで進んできていました。
ドライ勝負も止めれね
もう、おのおのが頑張ってワンピック取りに行くしかないっていう状況ですから
え。
ね。
もういないから、それマッチアップらしいで。
分かっているため、
濡れなすぎる。
渡しません。
ドライ。
ゆっくりと裏からいるザビですが、テクスチャーが見ています。
ブリーチと別チームじゃねえかよ。
うまく映画に2人寄せれてはいるんですが、
ブリーチもこの構成でいつないのもう。そばにだけして。
スーパープレイしたら取れないぐらいですからね。
なかなかブリーチだと
最強です、このネオン。
クリスタルまでなんか
やばいです。一番やばいです、今、このネオンが。
また先週のような厳しい顔で
やばいと言ってした、今。
プレーが楽しみです。
やばいと言ってした。
更新。
確かに角度的には後ろを向いたことで打ちやすいスポットにクリスタルが画面だけ入ってきたっていうのはありましたけど、でもこの足のネオン高いパフォーマンスですね。
いやー、でもネオン全盛期で走りだって見てる。
本当にそうですよね。
確かに。
今の現状のネオンでこのパフォーマンスですから。
そうなんですよね。
追いかけるグローバルスポーツ。ここからなるべく落としたくない。パスからトードさん。さらにマーケットの信号もザビ。ドライ信号が多いので強気なアングルで抑えることが多くなっていました。
そうですね。
ちゃ強気で使い出した。
危険性どんだけ高められるって言われると、ちょっと難しい機能の取り方をずっとしてる印象がありますけど。
AKB。これでワンブイポン。残るは AP だ。見えた。時間バレています。ボールは回収できましたが、もうすでに時間バレている。なんか視点が切り替わるときにテレポートとか
そうですね。合計4回ぐらい通常ならないはずの回数分になってましたね。選手部の影響は多分ないと思うんですよね。完全視点の問題だと思うんで。
強いよ。
だからすごいこう、なんか塩味な感じでした。
あんまりこう本当にシンプルなドライブの試合で
10発ぐらい固まってね。
出汁が効いてるみたいな。お吸い物のような。
ピアノが取ったグローバル e スポーツ。
ドライショービットやめるか。イメン展開。
そうですね。思ったのにしない理由はおそらくアルティメットの影響か。
霊管理をレイズがやります。これでオペ出せるんだったら、このドライシンクを止めれるね。ただ、
オペレーターの位置をどうどうなんか、
B、オペの仕組みじゃないから、プララ使ってないかな。
鉄者がすでに B、ある程度のものを抑えていて、間違いなく A がプララですよね。
これだから、プララぶっ壊せる。
壊すやつは今回あります。
スライディング。
ドア
下がれました。
インテリラップがね、
A 側高い位置どかされてから難しいのがグローバル e スポーツ。
そうですね。ただ、ラインを下げることはできたものの、チェンジとしても、オペレーターのところにもう一回勝負するにしては、スライディングをした次、オーバードライブを切らないといけなくなってるので、あえていうところで展開やり直しますね。
いってるね。
グローバル e スポーツも早めにパットメンがグラウンドを流して、A 側クリアの情報を使っています。
ただ、夜前にはすでに展開が始まってますよ。
はい、ジェッジ早いですね。
相手は CT 抜けると。
超えていく。さらにはこのアリオンブ。クリスタル、どれだけ耐えられるか。
いじめられるセッパー。
クライスが持ってるか。スタンを食らってる状態。
なすべなし。
壁の角に隠れているラフカル。もう食べに対してカロンもずらし
帰れ。セーブセーブセーブ。
もう一つ。セーブになりますかね。
後出しじゃんけんもいいとこだな。
ローテートを急ぎたかったのが G なんですけど、ちゃんとそのローテートをカットするようなスロープや、例えばこのトップ側にまずスロープで指を置かせたんですよね。その上でこのバリアオーブをおなじみこのタピオカに使っているところがかなり刺さってますよね。正直クリスタルに何も仕事をさせないようにしています。
クリスタルかなりガチンチ苦しそうですね。
もうきついね。
このシャなんですけど、通常フロントで上がってくる分には耐えれるんですけど、
どこにするかな。いや、
含めて挟まれてしまうとやることないですからね。
こことかにいとく。シッチーとか
ケージを置いといて、
できたら、
変えるぐらいしか
早いかけ狙いで。
それしまいますよね。
その中でできることで、
ビッグときそっちから来るから、ここを全部落とす。
ちょっと両者の高い位置の
早くビッグでいく
いいとは思うんですけれども、
ビッグきついけどね、戦場。
難しいですよね。
それぐらいこのアスカルのこのアビリティの切り方がないですね。
ゲームアップ残り20秒とか30秒で攻めてるから、もう夜のテレコもなくてね、ローテーションできなくて。
見事ですね。
なんとかギリギリ変えたグローバルスポーツ。
オペレーターは引き続き運用していきますが、
はい。
ちょっと飛んだことはさすがにいかないですかね。
肩を流して、ゆっくり確認してから、テクスチャーが前に入ります。ここからエビーナは A 側に合流するでしょうか。どうでした？動きましたね。ここまでは順次定番の動きです。
オータム相手にライブ確定してからドライ勝負。
ドライ
が強い。
ですね。
これは見事ですね。
オペが B で、レイズが B だったから、ネオいないし、から帰ってこないから。
残しているんで、残した状態で今度はエントリーに使えるんですよね。オペレーター対策は本当にきれいになってる。こういうとこですよね、マットね。
やるしかねえとかやってる。
アストラのスモークだからこそ、足元さらさずに、決め打ちできました。
とはいえなんですよね、ここから先ページに生き残ってるということは、さっきと同じことが一応できるわけです。
もう、サイファー B でしょ、これ。
よりや
じゃない CT。
ただ、サビが今回、早く打ってますね。
いい場面。
クリスタルはマーケットに立ち位置を変えています。しかし、この間に、E 面からはテクスチャーが、シャツを広げてきているから、いいワイヤーでした。
ワイヤーに使えた。これからに使えてる。
囲まれている。
実は限界値だ。
テクスチャー、ドローン
このついたのいい戻しましたね。
バック3、
ウルトラ使わない。
いや、飛ぶのはやめだ。
で、しかもジャンプのタイミング、ザビが頭を打ち抜きました。さあ、8対3、グローバルスポーツ3本目。
さすがに女
マーケ場面めっちゃ良かった
さ。せないと対策が
7秒は今の稼げない。
いいの配置の取り方で
おかげで CT からね、
まずワイヤーをマーケット側に置くことによってこう進行を遅らせる。しかも
気分がいいね。
で、その上でもう一つ
リメイン管理をもう
他の
人レイズ、アストラとかに任せて、
なんか今回のマーケットの入り口に対してグラティは早めに発動していることで、しかもそれを僕が到達する前に自分にしていると言ってました。
それを見えた。
ようやくグローバルスポーツとしても電池の動きの傾向が読めてきました。まずエルボードリバークションを見せるチェンジ。ただ今まで確かの動きのアングル、
このアングルに対しては間違いなくプラが流すんで、結局はこれ単体でどかされてしまうんですよね。
いやー、しかも前に出るタイミング。
で、おめしんだ。
フラレット先に。
そうですね。
しかもオーブ回収で起こせます。
だけど、復活。
ダイレクション。
政治が刺さる。
採用の強みです。その間にディメンショナルドリフトで A 側を完全にクリア。
めっちゃかこれ。
左側に出たさんにワイヤーのトラップがうまく置いてありますよね。それではワンピックで
右側ナイトボールパラノイア。ワイヤーうまくかわしながら入りました。ただ早めに抜けている。クリスタル。
おお、すげえ。
さっきはオートメ。抜けるところを削ってます。ただうまくコートをかいくぐってワンビーワン。
そう、抜きまれてるぞ。
あ、惜しい。オートメがこらえました。グローバルスポーツ5本目から4本目です。
いや、
8対4で前半終了。
トータルのエールのウルトのチェックが入ってよかったね、今。
リザルクションは確かにできたんですけど、どうしてもメインがでもたついてしまうということにもなりましたからね。
はい。イベントに時間がかかりました。
それこそ、このミキディバイドを使いながらのファストリテイクうまく決まっていました。あの壁をくぐっていかないとカバーが取れませんからね。ただ、前半を振り返ると、かなりチームは一方的にこうやりたいようにされていたなと思う中でも、よく4本取りましたよね。
持ち前の個人技などが光る
バウンドもありましたよね。
あと、各々の判断が良かったですよね。
ただ、その中でも、この最後のラウンドの動画の詰め方も、あれってこう何でもできる、いつも通りの動きではもちろんないんですよね。
そうですね。
それぐらいジェンチーがそのオペレーターの対策、特にこのエピナのこの最適アビリティの効率的な使い方っていうのが見事だったからこそ、ここまでグローバルスポーツは苦しめられたのかなと思いますね。
このスコア以上にジェンチーが全うしていた前半でした。
これこそ達人の舞っていうのかもしれないですけど、基本的にこうオペレーターを先置きしちゃえば、置いてる側がやっぱり有利じゃないですか。そこが分かってきて、うまくエピナを呼んで、テクスチャーを置かせることによって、なんか G にそのエリアの繰り返しを諦めさせるっていうのがね、割とありましたよね。そのことかなとも話はけど、フェニックスだったら、こういうでね、いなすんだかもなっていうところもね、もちろんありますけど。
ただ、このヨルサイオの強みが出てくるのって攻撃からですよね。
ね。
グローバルスポーツのこの構成を選んだ理由を見せてほしい。
期待したいところでしょう。
前半ピストルラウンドでは、
入れ替えして
ありましたが、後半はどうか。定番したっていうこの電線上の本からそれまでグローバルスポーツ。
負けにトレも置いて、ピッチングはですね。
で、見ているのだったら、
トップじゃないとね、負けなんだという。
ここで使ったのが本というか、
コンタクトはチェンバーしてるぞ、これ。
回収スモーク欲しい。最初は飛び出さず、されに行く。
ここからの対応が早いのがタロンか。ルクシの声が出てますね。
すでに電池は栄養の3人の配置、サイトラからに。
抜き箱がますよ。
サイトラから手口につなげましたが、ウドトのカバーが早かった。
入れないかなって言うけど。おもろいな。わかりやすくチェンバーまでやってるね、CE は。
これ、ミッドでかい。シップが倒れました。これで人数より1。西の方とサイトラから。
セーファンチでもアリコ3セット落ち、
ピストルラウンド取ったのはグローバル e スポーツ。
エクスちゃんもエース取ったし、全然負けあるし、
自分たちから一斉にご覧になりましたね。
アグレッシブでした。
エメイ知らなかったのはちょっとラッキーだったけど、
確かにですね、最初のこのエントリーの中でスモークを
同じ展開結構あるだろう。
ちょっと切れたタイミングなんですよ。そうなってくると自分たちも体力削られていて、ちょっとこう
展開するチェンバーの方からすみんなでコンタクト。
第14ラウンド。ここはジェンチ、フルエ
3セットはどうだろうな。
テクスタはヘッドハンター。
チェンバー見つけたらチェンバーの方行っちゃった方がいいよな。
それでは分かっているんですが、
なんと逃げると上がれた。
チェンバーかわして反対サイドに4人いるのが最悪すぎるんだよ。
策できてると。
寄れてはいるんですけれども、やっぱ入らないですよね、簡単には。さあでも、オートマのマーシャル、これで残り3人のゼンジーです。しましたが、手前警戒ではよく守ったんですが、もうすれ違った。ただゲートクラッシュ。
変なの見えてる。
P の警戒を捨てません。カウンが残っています。マーケットにも AP な。だから、GE にさすがにこれは A に進むか。一応、気づきました。夜にキルが集まっているのはグローバル e スポーツの視点からすると、かなりいい感じですね。もう一つ狙う。
むしろ狙いたいですもんね。
A 側ではすでに設置が通っています。出したくない。捉えました。4キル。
さすがの精度の高さですね。
低いね、まず。
強く任せてくれました。ただ、スペクターは。
むしろ広がせない方がいいのがありますもんね。
ででんででん。
いや、これはツーポイントが大谷に集中するのは大きいでしょうね。
めちゃめちゃでかいぞ。詰め寄る。
グローバル e スポーツにとっては大きなチエコラウンドでした。
最後スペクター外に落ちたと思うので、そういうところはかなりいいエコになったと思うんですけど、
このチェンバーを受けてない人は強烈いるし、
ボーナスラウンド次落とした人もその次にはもう間違いなく
チェンバーさんチェンバーの作るんじゃないかな。A だろうか B だろうが。A チェンバーは
4本差で折り返した後半ですが、もう2本
B スタート。ステージ B のうちに
スローオーブ。
帰った。もう狙うぞこれ。
B 面取り切ってから A 側に合流していく動きはパッとねと思うので、ただテクスチャが強気なングル。パッとね、これ勝つんですね。
狙い手ですね。狙われてますね。出てる、なんかクリスの反応が。
そうですね。
あとから見つかった。P が捉える。
高い B シーズン、開く入ってる。
いや、ただ、気づけばもう、ウドタンがすごい位置にいますよ。
そうですね。
マリオカも回って、マーケット。いいサイクルだね。そうです。あ、だから、じゃあ、
気がしてるね。
実は、
今の入り方を見たら、もう
アイスソールブラックでね、というのが分かりますからね。聞こえた。
次はジェンジ。かなりテイクアウトをしたい。ポンと体への取り返し、グラビティビルで捨てています。ただリレーボルト。
あるぞ。
食らってしまった。おー、その中継パッチ。はい、いや、絶景でした。
次はあくまで音に。すっごい。
今のネオだとそのまま全部走っていくのがシュールですね。
そうですね。
まだ走り抜けてたんだけど。
結構ね、スライディングを想像しちゃいますからね。
普通に走ってった。
まずこのワンピック強烈でしたが、
テクスチャーは一個も早くオペだぞ。
ザビの入り方で、これもタピオカ抜かれてるなっていう。
ライフルの時は、 世界一しなくていい気がする。聖地チームのビートまでいい気がしたけど。
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. This matchup should be a tough-nosed affair, Clark. You and I know that. Two exceptional defensive teams facing off before us.
Kevin, that means this is going to be a grind. Both of these teams take a ton of pride in being physical defensively. I wouldn't expect this to be a high-scoring affair at all.
Now, here's Horford. Outside Crowder. Shot clock at 6. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Covington a screen on Thomas. It's Thompson off the drive. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, you know, the skills Thompson has, really excellent quickness on the drive there.
Thomas against Butler. Brown outside. Back to Horford. That shot off. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now here's Thompson, defended by Jerebko. Here's Butler, pass to Thompson. For three. Close loose. And so it's Crowder with it. I'll bring it up for the Celtics. Brown jams it in.
What a throwdown by Brown. This guy is a lot of fun to watch.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. To the paint, here's Thompson. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Really fluid play by him there in that pick and roll.
Thomas kicks to Crowder. Down low, here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? The big fella bouncing to the rack.
Thompson looking for an opening. Pass to Noah. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. That one on Horford. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the night. He's off on the first.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. And how about that quiet confidence with which Noah plays? A long, skilled defender who also chips in occasionally on the offensive end.
That puts them in the lead.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Thompson driving the lane, and Thompson throws it down.
Getting all the space he needs with the pick and roll.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Now, here's Thomas. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Crowder finds Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Thomas, and again it's Boston converting.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 8. No good with the layup. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Thomas. Inside, here's Horford. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
What a soft touch Horford has. So skilled inside.
Noah with a screen for Thompson. Drives to the hoop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Celtics second.
Boy, they had so many guys with quick feet and quick hands on that team. I mean, they put relentless pressure on the opponent. And as a result, they came up with an awful lot of steals. I mean, this team has been very impressive defensively.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Al Horford. Here's Crowder. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Nice work inside. Crowder knows what he's doing in there.
And here's Thompson. Covington a screen on Brown. Thompson outside. Grant sets a screen for Thompson. Rebound by Olynyk. Celtics leading by 5. And the wide open shot from Crowder. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Crowder's got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And so the timeout by Fred Hoiberg here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. J.R. Smith's checked in for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 8. Noah with a screen on Brown. Here's Smith. And again, Chicago. No good. Down low. Stolen by Grant. And here's the fast break. Now, here's Butler. Scoreless thus far. Smith, the pass to Grant. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Watch out below. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there. Looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
Now, here's Thomas. 5 points in the game. No coverage that time. Brown's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's a classic play in the modern NBA. You think it's going inside, but it's still all about finding the three.
Here's Smith. And it's blocked. Launches a 3. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Thomas. Brown's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Celtics. Covington a screen on Brown. Here's Smith driving to the basket. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
So skilled on the bounce. When Smith is in attack mode, this guy is difficult to slow down.
Olynyk the basketball. Joe Olynyk. Great defense that time from Noah.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Covington a screen on Brown. Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Defense probably not going to give him this opening again because Smith went way up there that time.
Thomas against Butler. Thomas inside, and no good that time.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Crowder. Following the miss by J.R. Smith. Got that one up quick. Brown's got 11.
And Brown continues to improve as a jump shooter, but his confidence has always been high.
And so the timeout by Fred Hoiberg here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Sanders checked in for Noah. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 11. Covington a screen on Brown. The drive by Smith. And Smith with the stop.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the Celtics with possession here. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. 6 on the shot clock. Brown kicks to Olynyk. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 12.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trick.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Butler dishes to Sanders. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Brown. He really was a guy who also stepped up in that win against the Nets. Covington's shot is off.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out for him.
Thomas with the ball. Now Covington defending. Thomas kicks to Jerebko. From outside, off the mark. Bulls trail by 10. Now Smith. 6 points for him. Butler is screen on Brown. Here's Smith. Takes it inside. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Far from just a jump shooter now. Smith also impressive at finishing in close.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Jefferson's checked in for the Bulls. Gary Payton comes in for Jimmy Butler, and then for Boston. Zeller is checked in for Jay Crowder, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Brown. Celtics leading by 8. Thomas surveying the D, and there's the drive. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
It's deflected and stolen by Thompson. Jerebko with it. Now Covington defending. Jerebko with it. Nothing on the board. And Tyler Zeller on the bucket on the assist by Jerebko. And it's a 12-point Celtic lead. Covington a screen on Smart. A floater. Out to Smith. Jefferson a screen on Smart. Smith finds Jefferson. And Jefferson throws it down hard.
Yeah, Jefferson, just great lift on these dunks. Whenever he's near the basket, he is ready to turn one over. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 8. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside for Smart. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Here's Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And defenses are understandably wary of giving Smith too much room to shoot, which is why they foul him at times.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
Now here's Jennings. Pass to Burks. Here's Smart. Back to Burks. Now here's Rozier. Fires the 3. And it's rebounded by Covington. And here's Smith. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Smith's got 12 in the game. And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Now here's Payton. He has yet to score. And the dunk by Payton.
And in that pick-and-roll action, it's really hard to account for all the options.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead early. The leaner. Here's Olynyk. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Often you find him out on the wing, but Olynyk seizing the opportunity to go inside and dig out that extra possession.
And the Bulls making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Now, here's Payton. Green with a screen on Rozier. Payton scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Austin leading by 7. Pass to Burks. Olynyk sets a screen for Burks. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Payton passes to Green. Out to Payton. Driving to the basket. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Payton's got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Count that one. He's got 8.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Payton. He has 6. Jefferson, a screen on Rozier. Payton finds Jefferson, and the dunk by Jefferson.
Looking just about unstoppable.
Celtics leading by 5. Pass to Burks. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Good on the shot.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Green, the screen. Payton drives in, and the dunk by Payton.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Boston making some changes. Crowder, he's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Brown comes in for Brooks. And Isaiah Thomas subbed in for Terry Rozier. So here's Crowder. 5 points in the game. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Green. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Jefferson attacking, and Jefferson throws it down.
Oh, look at Jefferson blitzing the defense, going on the drive, and just exploiting a gap in the coverage.
Outside Thomas. Here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Wow, making sure of that.
Bulls trail by 7. Now Payton, 8 points for him. To the inside, and it's Green with the jam.
Yeah, Green is one of my favorite dunkers. He doesn't do it as much, but when he gets to the rim, he's got bounce to make you holler.
Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. To the paint. And Olynyk at the basket on the assist from Thomas. Thomas got assist number 7 for him tonight. Sanders with a screen on Thomas. Got a piece of it. Smart with the steal. Pass to Crowder. Thomas, so an open look. Oh, good with the triple. For Chicago, they've gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor.
And Brewer, remarkably quick, and a speedy player who can get to the rack easily. Here's
Smart. The Bulls getting the bucket. Green with the rebound. Brewer with the ball. To the middle. And it's Green with the jam.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
Payton against Thomas. Driving inside. Here's Olynyk. Outside for Thomas. Puts up a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thomas got 12. Clark, some players are notoriously fast starters. Some take time to settle in. Which camp did you fall into?
Kevin, I was a fairly quick starter. Training camp in the preseason was an opportunity, if I wasn't hurt, to really get ready for the start of the regular season. So I tried to jump out of the gates quickly, and in my short career, I did that.
てないですからね。次ほど崩れるので、そうですね。
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Nene, he's checked in for Sanders. Ariza comes in for Corey Brewer. Thompson, he's checked in for Gerald Green. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Payton. Tyler Zeller's checked in for the Celtics. Jerebko comes in for Marcus Smart.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Bulls trail by 4. Thompson outside. Jefferson setting the pick for Thompson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 8 points for him.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And the call will be against Jonas Jerebko. That's his first foul.
If Crowder is feeling it, he can absolutely kill you from range.
Austin making a switch here. Horford's checked in. It's stolen by Brown. Here's the drive. And Brown throws it down hard.
He is giving them all he can offensively, really playing with a lot of heart out there.
Thompson against Brown. Down low. Here's Nene. It's hauled in by Brown.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Thomas passes to Horford. Over Thompson. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist from Thompson. And now it's a 9-point Boston lead.
Now, you cannot dismiss Horford's mid-range game. I mean, he's more than happy to rise up and splash those mid-range jumpers.
The drive by Thompson.
Played it perfectly from close range.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up to the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Nice ball movement by Boston. And Jerebko kicks to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Now, here's Thompson, defended by Jerebko. Here's Nene, and slam dunk by Nene.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Thompson against Brown. Pass to Thomas. Back to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And how about this young fella, Jaylen Brown? He's a bucket, a depth there at finding a different way to score.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Third spot, the Celtics.
This is a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Kevin, when Thompson is scoring the ball like this, I mean, you just have to keep feeding him. Ride it until you can't ride him anymore.
It's stolen by Carter-Williams. Ariza outside. Now here's Thompson, defended by Jerebko. It's Thompson off the drive.
触ってるでしょ。
Last touch by Thompson.
触ってはいけない。
Top 10 in terms of free throw
触ってはい
percentage.
けない。
Very consistent from the stripe and assets.
And you just mentioned it. What a year it was for him on the glass. The sheer effort and energy they put into their rebounding was tremendous. Boston leading by 5. Outside Thomas. Horford kicks to Crowder. Horford with a screen on Ariza. Here's Crowder.
Crowder, for good reason, is known as a tremendous glue guy. An effective role player who plays to his strengths on both ends of the floor.
And he can't get the first one. Hey, Greg, I saw the NBA is the highest paying sports league in the world. Its salary averages over $4.5 million a year.
Yeah, not a bad gig if you can get it, right? And that average, a little higher than in my day, for sure. That's the progression, though, you hope for with us growing the game and creating a global market.
And in addition to his sharp shooting, Thompson is also a terrific passer.
Thomas goes in. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Thompson in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Jefferson a screen on Brown. Crowder pulls it in. Celtics leading by 6. This one for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And we saw this with Brown in college. Just has that knack for drawing fouls.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Grant, he's checked in for Richard Jefferson. Chicago making a switch here. Butler's checked in.
Brown's potential really is exciting. I mean, he has the talent, I think, to be a dominant force in this league one day.
Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Horford in the post, defended by Butler. They get the rebound. It's good. Horford's got 4 points this quarter.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
He had a nice open look right there. Thomas got 17 now.
You know, this guy can beat you off the dribble. He can beat you off the catch. IT's just a hard guy to defend.
Grant with a screen on Crowder. The drive by Thompson. Grant, second chance shot. And he banks in the layup. He has 6.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brown the pass to Thomas. Back to Brown. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Butler. Crowder with the steal. Up in time. And no good. Isaiah Thomas, he's feeling it tonight. And has been the driving force for Boston. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance. Making a difference from long range in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Check it out, Boston. They started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Chicago Bulls. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Isaiah Thomas.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shots on every possession.
Now, here is Smith. Grant for 3. Boston grabs the miss. Crowder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Thomas. Inside, here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
And the quick decision-making of Thomas critical in being excellent at running the pick and roll.
Grant sets a screen for Smith. The putback outside for Carter Williams. Smith against Brown, and it's Smith penetrating, and the jam by J.R. Smith.
A certified bucket. J.R. Smith can catch fire in a hurry and send the defense scrambling.
Outside Thomas. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. Bulls trail by 7.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Ariza. Last season's performance for him, he was around 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Joakim Noah is checked in for Chicago. That's the Jerebko, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, one of the emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Smith, no good.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Brown the pass to Jerebko. It's Thomas on the wing. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Noah with the screen on Brown. The drive by Smith. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 drives.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Outside, Horford. Pass to Crowder. And here is Jerebko. Here's Brown. Over Smith. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Bulls trail by 4. Grant with the screen on Brown. Smith the pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
You know, at the offensive end, I think this is where Grant is most effective. On plays where he can really leverage his athleticism.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 17. Pass to Thomas. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screens.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Chicago making a switch here. Zipser's checked in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford.
Love seeing Noah seek out his offense, attracting the D's attention there in the process.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Olin Hughes checked in for the Celtics. Now here's Carter Williams. Isaiah Thomas unable to get his last shot to go. Zipser's shot is off. Over over to the wing. Jerebko for three. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got 6 rebounds in the game. Carter Williams with the bounce pass. Grant gets to Carter Williams, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
10キロ別から少し止まってくる方向に入れができているようですね。選手が感知して右側最下位で守りが感知、レッドリーに対するカウントを取っています。でこういってね、ちょっとそれ発表なんですか。そうぐらいですね。同じく手口さん、これと落ちた。右から自分も持ってくる。持ってくるかもしれないが粘るんですが、耐えすぎって囲んでました。
Changes for Chicago. Father Covington to in for Jeremy Grant. Brewer comes in for Ariza. And Jimmy Butler coming in for Carter Williams. Now, here's Thomas. He's got 17. And Olynyk gives to Jerebko. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to Brown. Jerebko the screen. Can they get it? Boston again missing. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Brewer with the screen for Butler. He takes it in. Butler converts on the drop.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
Boston's gotten blanked from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Thomas with it. Noah picks him up. Thomas dishes to Olynyk. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. 14 points for Kelly Olynyk.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Now, here's Thomas. 17 points in the game. Brown, no good. Now the Bulls with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Covington a screen on Thomas. Butler hammering it home.
Quick on the roll there. The speed of Butler makes him a problem for the defense.
Boston trailing. That's to Jerebko. Here's Brown. Olynyk sends a screen for Brown. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. Olynyk can't hit. Bulls have gone 6 of 7 in the field in the third quarter. Butler takes it in. And slam dunk by Butler.
Hey, got it like that aggressiveness of Butler. I mean, slicing inside and finishing with the dunk. Come on now. That's well done.
Wow, a timeout called by Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Smart's checked in for Boston. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Now, here's Olynyk. 14 points for him. Smart kicks to Brown. Lets it go. And then Chicago with the rebound.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge in a close game like like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Oh, you got to be careful guarding him out there because he's more than capable of drawing fouls.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence in there.
Smart finds Crowder. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Second in steals, and they were a top 3 team in terms of second chance points. Boy, they are as good as anybody at converting on misses.
You talked about their steals, and defense really was a focus for them. They went out there with the goal of making things as uncomfortable as possible for their opponents. Now, here's Butler. Noah with a screen on Smart. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Crowder with it, covered by Brewer. Crowder, the basket. They need this. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And now the stats on Joakim Noah. How he performed last season. Averaged about 4 points a game last season. 8 rebounds and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here's Smart. Still scoreless. Pass to Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
And here is Butler. He's got 13. To the paint. Covington's shot is off. Celtics trail by 6. Crowder from outside. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Covington setting the pick for Butler. Pass to Covington. And it's in there. Covington's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Chicago making some changes. Sanders comes in for Joakim Noah. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Burks, he's checked in for Boston. Rozier comes in for Brown. Now, here's Olynyk. He's got 15. The Celtics working the ball around now. Left side, Smart. Lets it go from 11 and out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Here's Payton. 8 points for him. Screen by Sanders. Payton drives in. Sweet little floater. And now a 10-point Chicago lead.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Back to Burks. Down it goes. Jamming that one home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yes, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Payton. He's got 10. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
This is why they involve him in screen and roll. I mean, he's good executing out of that situation.
Back to Rozier. Outside, Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Olynyk. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. 17 points for Kelly Olynyk.
And he is pouring it on here offensively. Olynyk looks to be warmed up.
Payton drives in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that gun.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Olynyk inside. Covington's there. Olynyk can't hit.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the dunk by Sanders.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
The Bulls leading by 10.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Payton passes to Covington. Beautiful dash, and the layup goes down. Covington's got his third basket of the night right there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful team.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
It's good. Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. It can't happen.
And getting physical inside and getting to the line, that's the attitude they want him to have.
First free throw is good.
You know, the thing about Thomas you like and admire, he's an excellent leader. His winning mentality is contagious, and he typically lays it on the line every time he's on the court.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Green. Good work defensively by Smart.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Really left alone that time. Thomas got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics. Rozier against Thompson. And he drives in. Down it drops through the net for his ninth bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
Now, here's Thompson. Isaiah Thomas unable to get his right shot to go. Here's Jefferson. They get it back. And Johnson kicks to Green. Green with a screen on Rozier. Thompson passes to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand clutch.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Smart. To the inside. Here's Zeller. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 5 assists in the game.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
The best way to pressure a defense is in transition. It's job to get up the court there in a hurry.
Good work there as it goes. Thompson's got 20 points.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Thomas against Payton. Outside for Smart. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls leading by 9. Sanders with a screen on Smart. Thompson with it. Picked up by Rozier. Sanders' shot is off. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Picked by Zeller. Here's Thomas. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about the strength from Thomas? Wills these shots in. Amazing how he fights through contact.
Checked in for Thompson. Celtics also with the sub. Jerebko's checked in. Now here is Smith. Pass to Green. Smart with the steal. And it's Sanders with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Celtics trail by 7. Down low, Zeller. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Zeller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Dropping an absolute dime.
Sanders sets the screen for Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 19 points.
Boy, that was a strong pick by Sanders.
Outside, Smart. Back to Thomas. Pass to Smart. Pocket 6. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Thomas. It's rebounded by Payton. The Bulls leading by 7. Now here is Smith to the paint, and Green slams it in.
Hey, his reputation is as a shoot first, shoot second player. But there's Smith showing you some unselfishness with the nice pass.
Now here's Thomas. Inside. Here's Zeller. It's all in by the Bulls. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jefferson a screen on Zeller. The drive by Smith. Count that one. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside Thomas, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
A costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that mistake.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Grant comes in for Jefferson. It's Thompson in for Gerald Green. Then for the Celtics, Al Horford's checked in for Zeller. Crowder comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Brown in for Smart. Here's Thomas. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Thomas passes to Horford to stop the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Larry Sanders picks one up.
You know, Horford is versatile now. He's a big guy that can play on the perimeter, but his bread is buttered with jelly and jam inside.
So Horford gets 2.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Grant with a screen on Brown. And the layup's good off the glass. Smith's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Hey, when you're as strong and as physical as Horford is, you're going to have to deal with physical defense. That's just part of the territory. On the flip side of that, though, you're going to have some and one opportunities, too.
Shooting for Boston, Al Horford.
One shot.
And that one falls for Horford.
Al Horford is a really high IQ big guy. I mean, he also does a little bit of everything for this team. He's extremely valuable.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, I was able to listen in on what Fred Hoiberg told his team.
He was very fired up. He said, look, this is going to be a big win for us. We close this out, and we'll show the rest of the league who we are.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Thomas. Following the miss by J.R. Smith. Outside Thomas. Just 4 to shoot. And Jerebko kicks to Thomas. No good from 11 feet.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And a dunk by Horford.
You know, Al Horford is capable of going on these solo runs. He can take over a game virtually by himself at times.
Sanders with a screen on Crowder. A drive by Thompson. Sanders passes to Payton. Sanders sets the screen for Thompson. Shoots over Crowder. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And so it's Boston with it. 8-point game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Crowder. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Bulls shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Grant is just really an aggressive player who welcomes contact on his shots. I mean, the defense has to be careful around him because he's looking to draw fouls.
So he gets them both.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
Thomas dishes to Horford. Brown right side. Beyond the arc. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got 4 rebounds in this game. Grant with a screen on Crowder. Thompson passes to Grant.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
They kick out to Brown. And they double up Brown. Here's Thomas. What touch on the floater.
Oh, what a pretty shot. The floater, so difficult to defend.
And so the timeout by Fred Hoiberg here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Covington's checked in for Chicago. Bulls leading by 10. Thompson with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Thompson outside. Sanders with a screen on Crowder. And stolen by Horford. Brown fires. Jumper is off. The Bulls shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Thompson outside. Sanders with a screen on Crowder. Thompson, it's off, and it's Sanders with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game and give the bonus. We'll head to the line for 2.
That's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, you got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
Sanders with a screen on Horford. It's chipped. And the layup is off. Celtics trail by 9.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Smith. The shot is good.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
9-point game. 141 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Thomas. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's foul number 2 for him.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. Good shot for the team in that situation.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Bulls. Covington setting the pick for Smith. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
It's taken away by Peyton. Thompson got it to go off the glass.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bulls.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
They lead by 11. They can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
You got to be happy with the outcome.
Smith! No good.
そしてショートの勝利で一気に最後まで入ってきました。
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. Man.
後半のピストルラウンド取り切ったのはジェンジーです。
思い切った筋肉ではありましたけどね。中盤の通気力がかなり影響出てる感じだったね。ちょっと一瞬見逃してしまったんですけど、おそらく GE としては結構チームプランで考えていくはずだったんですよね。このシーンの削られ方が一気に変わったかなと思いますね。はい。クリスタルは割と最後残しておくのかなと思ったんですけど。
でっかり立ち上がりました。
クリスタル、サルトアッパーか。何か
誘導サルボ一つ切って、メイン取りを狙いたいんですが、スローオーブとバリアオーブの開始。
リテイク前線のネットプッシュならセーフでもいいよ。いや、最後の回答にね、アイスホールが強いのよ。アイスホールでリテイクの処率上げれるから、ミッドプッシュやりやすいみたいなのが、レジェンドの強みでもある。
次にそしてインターセプターでバリアオーブを剥がしています。白くなるからフラッシュ。
直撃してる。
ダブルキル。
削れてるんですけど、スペクターを1本拾いましたね。
大丈夫だろ。人数上で大きな削り。それにボヌチャイムのク
リシックで勝っている。
エピーナが残っている。
アップサイド1が追加されたぞ。
ピーナ。ステルスドローンから立ち位置を変えるクリスタル。映らない。救いました。ジェンジー危ないところだったんですが、持ち直しました。第14ラウンド。これで8対6。ジェンジー日本リード。 いやー、G もあとちょっとだったんですが。
そうですね。ただエンドリーの仕方良かったですよね。
はい。
スモークを膨らませた状態でガイディングライトを入れて、実際に持ち込んでいくということでしたね。
うまく距離を詰めて、浮き差を縮めていくという戦い方でした。さあ、これでアッシュが、パシフィック1000キル達成。第15ラウンド、ジェンジーは B メインに開幕バリアーブを展開しましたが、その先に実は4名隠れている。バリアーブは破壊のタイミングでカウンターを狙うか。
ハイアバースの。
ここでハイジャック組み合って、
こんな強い。バスの早いだけ。
ペイントの開始。なんとか、この、プッシュはできました G ですが、
Welcome everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Tuesday, they'll head back home to take on the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Thursday, they will start out on the road to play the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte. That one's going to be the 7th game of the season, almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
And the energy, Clark, both of these teams play with is absolutely fantastic, especially with how hard each one rebounds.
I love that about both of these clubs, Kevin. They really are elite rebounding teams. I'm anxious to see which team is going to come out on top in the rebounding baskets.
Thompson looking for an opening. Count it, good.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now, here is George. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George, absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Covington is screen on Stucky. Here's Smith. And that one drops.
Far from just a jump shooter now. Smith also impressive at finishing in close.
Nobody near George. And he's good on the three ball. George has got his second bucket of the night.
And how about the no hesitation shot? He barely had to think about it.
Here's Smith. Takes it out to Covington. Outside Butler. Pass to Thompson. Covington a screen on George. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Yeah, and for them that was a bit embarrassing, so expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Smith. Saw him with 29 points last game. The layup missed.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Smith against Stucky. Again, Indiana.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with Fred Hoiberg. We talked about how you take on a phenomenal two-way guy like Paul George. Coach said George is going to be a factor tonight, no question. But with traps and double teams and good rotations, I think we can at least limit that impact. Hopeful words from the coach who has his hands full. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's George. Last time, 45 points for him. Young sets a screen for Stucky. Clock at 4. Shoots over Covington. Stucky can't get it to go.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Grant with a screen on George. Thompson passes to Grant. Turner with the steal. To the middle. They kick out to Young. Pass to George. Stuckey outside. Young, a screen on Butler. Here's Stuckey. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Now here's Turner. Pass to George. Stuckey outside. The shot's good on the assist by George. And it's 6 points for Rodney Stuckey. Bulls trail by 6. Now here is Smith. Grant with a screen on Stuckey. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got 6.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Teague, the pass to Turner. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Grant with a screen on Stuckey. Smith the pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
You know, at the offensive end, I think this is where Grant is most effective. On plays where he can really leverage his athleticism.
Now here's Teague. No scoring in this one. And it looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the range, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Sanders checked in for Robert Covington. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Smith.
And in addition to his sharp shooting, Thompson is also a terrific passer.
Outside Teague. Going inside. Here's George. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 8.
Scoring in the NBA is never easy. You cherish every point you can rack up. Believe me, I speak from experience.
Now here's Thompson. Last time we saw him pour in 22.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now, here's Thompson. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Grant with a screen on Stuckey. Pass to Grant. It's tipped. Now the Pacers moving it up. Moving it up. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on a reason.
That's what makes Young so dangerous, in my opinion. I mean, his ability to cut in off the bounce and finish through contact, that puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Thaddeus Young, no good on the free throw. And Greg, looking at the standings early on in this season, what would you tell teams that have gotten off to a rough start?
That it's a marathon and not a sprint. There's no reason to panic and look to make big changes yet. Plenty of time to come together and right the ship.
I don't think you can sleep on Butler's passing ability now. I mean, he's quite good at knocking the rock through the defense on time and on target, especially in these screen and rolls.
Now here's Stuckey. Stamey had 10 points, 4 on the shot clock. Young from down in the low post. It goes. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Well, he's so skilled from this area. Once Young gets it in a good spot, he's looking to score.
Grant with a screen on Teague. On the wing, Thompson is guarded by Stuckey. And Sanders throws it down.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Pacers. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Here's Thompson after the made shot from Jeff T. Grant with a screen on Stuckey. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Turner. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Jefferson's checked in for Grant. Paul Zipser comes in for Thompson. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Then for the Pacers, C.J. Miles comes in for Thaddeus Young. Robinson is subbed in for Rodney Stuckey. And so the timeout taken by Nate McMillan here. Here's now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Looking here at some numbers for Jeff T. Good season for him last year. Averaged 15 points a game, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Now here's Teague. 14 points from him the last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Count the basket. George has got 10 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Jefferson, a screen on Teague, and Jefferson throws it down.
Jefferson, just great lift on these dunks. Whenever he's near the basket, he is ready to turn one over.
George against Ariza. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Al Payton, he had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And it's Teague, that time on the assist by George. And now an 8-point Indiana lead. Sanders with a screen on Teague. And finished off by Sanders.
The play does its job, getting someone free to fire off a shot.
Now here is Robinson. Not a lot of room. Outside Teague. Pass to Miles. It's stolen by Jefferson. Payton in the corner. There's a minute 34 left here in the first quarter. Jefferson dishes to Payton. Jefferson gets to Ariza. 5 to shoot. Here's Payton. And it's Miles with the rebound. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against Boston.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In the last game, their bench came alive.
There's a minute left in the first quarter. And here is Payton. Still yet to score. Banked in off the glass.
Looking confident and ferocious inside.
Pacers leading by 6. George passes to Turner. George in the post. Ariza covering, and it's George missing. Sanders with a screen on Teague. Payton dishes to Sanders. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Turner. Ariza against George. Outside Turner. And Miles kicks to Teague. And stolen by Payton. Sanders sets the screen for Payton. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Pacers lead by 6. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
切り替え、まだ新人読めてる。では、子供が、そうですね、いいな、立ちすぎも。入れ替えした位置。
And if you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
6 to shoot. Now here's Ellis. Defense right on him.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better in that range.
Outside, Payton. Jefferson setting the pick for Payton. Finished off by Jefferson.
The two-man action is so tough to cover, especially when he's running the pick and roll.
The Pacers with the lead. Ellis outside. Stewart, a screen for Ellis to the inside. And Stewart gets it to go.
Really good effort here by Ellis. Could have looked for a shot, but instead finds his teammate perfectly off the screen and roll.
Now here's Payton. Sanders sets the screen for Payton. And Sanders throws it down.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
It's Miles on the wing. And Jefferson sends it back.
This is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
And so Ellis will bring it up for the Pacers. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Jefferson, a screen on Robinson. And Jefferson throws it down home.
Masterful work in the pick and roll.
For Indiana, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. It's Ellis on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So Clark, even though they fell short last year in the final, everyone is wondering who can stop the Golden State Warriors.
Well, you know, they put Kevin Durant on a 73-win team. It would take a Herculean effort and feat to knock them off this year. Anything can happen, we know that, but they are the title favorites by a wide margin.
Chicago making some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Jefferson. Thompson comes in for Paul Zipser. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Gary Payton. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Sanders with a screen on Stuck. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, you know, the skills Thompson has, really excellent quickness on the drive there.
Indiana trailing here. Young outside. Pass to Ellis. Young, a screen on Carter-Williams. Here's Ellis in the corner. Miles with it. Back to Ellis. Young sets a screen for Ellis. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Goes up the baseline. Indiana again missing. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Covington, a screen on Stuck. Here's Thompson driving in, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Thompson with it. 8 points for him. Down low, Covington. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Miles. George looking around. Back to Miles. He's over Covington. And Miles missing.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Sanders with a screen on Stuckey. Thompson misses. Pacers trail by 3. George finds Miles. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Brewer with the screen for Thompson. Oh, and the dunk by Brewer.
Fantastic athleticism from Brewer there. His arms that go forever, it seems, make it easy for him to dunk it down.
That was the pass to George. Stuckey against Thompson. Here's Miles. Rebounded by Covington.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
That one good for 2. Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's George. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Pass to Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Nene, he's checked in for Larry Sanders. The Pacers also changing it up. Miles Turner, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. And Brooks subbed in for Monte Ellis. Now, here's Thompson. 10 points for him. Covington setting the pick for Thompson. Stolen by George. And a fast break now for the Pacers. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Stuckey. 8 points for Stuckey.
That use of the floater by Stuckey, quite honestly, it's an unguardable shot when used properly.
Thompson passes to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Punishing the rim. And maybe some feelings with that one.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Turner with a screen on Carter Williams. Outside for George. Over Brewer. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from George.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick-and-roll situation because he makes quick decisions and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
2 points. That one goes.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Turner. And here's George. Stuckey outside. Now Brooks. From deep. Stuckey can't get it to go. Stuckey against Thompson. Nene setting the pick for Thompson. To the paint. And Nene spins it in.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Now, here is George. Covered by Brewer. Now, here's George. 20 points for him. That one falls. George has got 22.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
Bulls leading by 3. Thompson outside. Carter Williams, a screen on Stuckey. Carter Williams swings it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Timeout called by Nate McMillan. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the the Bulls with some changes. Grant, he checked in for Robert Covington. Gerald Green comes in for Brewer. And Smith subbed in for Thompson. In Indiana with the change here, too. Teague, he's checked in for Brooks. Now, here is Young. He has 6. Stuckey outside. Pass to George. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off his charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Smith dishes to Nene. And slam dunk by Nene.
Ooh, you put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now here's Teague. And George now top of the key. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
And a moment now, look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
You know, I love the fact, too, that they've been aggressive in penetrating the defense, attacking that paint, getting the ball inside. So far, their aggressiveness has ruled the day. With athleticism and good length for a wing, Gerald Green can be a disruptive defender at times.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Outside, George. And the shot goes down. George has got 30. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Grant with a screen on Stuckey. Here's Smith. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside for George. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Teague with a clean look. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey.
And the 3-ball is a nice weapon in Teague's arsenal. He's dangerous from out there, surprisingly so.
Here's Smith. To the hoop. And slammed in by Smith.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Now, here is George. He has 30. Over Green. It's all in by the Bulls.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Grant with a screen on Stuckey. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
If Smith is shooting the rock like this, with this kind of confidence, watch out now. He can put you to sleep when he starts knocking down shots like that.
Young sets a screen for Teague. Stuckey outside. Sinks the triple. Stuckey's got 5 points now this quarter. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawing back and forth, unbelievable.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from United Center.
I like their approach on the board. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively! They go up to the ball, Ernie. If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it.
Changing gears now. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And so George will bring it up for Indiana. It's a one-point game. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Carter Williams. Grant with a screen on Stuckey. Smith the pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a face right in your grill.
Teague against Carter Williams. And Young kicks the Teague. Stuckey right side. Young sets a screen for Stuckey. Pass to Young. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Stuckey's got 3 assists now in this one. The Bulls shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Grant with a screen on Stuckey. Inside. No good from Grant.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The 3 from Jordan. Hits the three-point bomb. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Grant sets a screen for Smith. And Smith with the stop.
Defense probably not going to give him this opening again because Smith went way up there that time.
Indiana's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. George. It's rebounded by Noah. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Carter Williams is screen on Stuckey. Smith the pass to Carter Williams. And the shot goes in. Carter Williams has got it all tied up now for Chicago.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
He dishes the Turner. Young outside. Clock at 4. Stuckey for 3. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Carter Williams. Smith outside. Noah with a screen on Stuckey. Smith outside. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Stuckey with now Smith defending. Stuckey passes to George. To the middle. Stolen by Noah. Smith on the wing. He's got 14. Grant sets a screen for Smith. Down low. And there's Grant on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Turner. Here's Teague. And Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Thompson, he's checked in for Chicago. Jimmy Butler comes in for Carter Williams. Bulls on D. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Young. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Thompson with it, and Young picks him up defensively. No good from Grant. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Stuckey, and that one is hammered home.
Boy, like the energy that Stuckey brings to the court. Really taking off and throwing it down with some passion there.
Grant with a screen on George. Thompson passes to Grant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 8 now on the night. And here's George. 33 points for him. Here's Teague. Uses the glass to finish the way. Teague's got 9 points.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Noah with a screen on George. Here's Thompson. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so the timeout taken by Nate McMillan here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Chicago making some changes. Robert Covington comes in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Paul Zipser in for Gerald Green. Indiana trailing here. Stuckey passes to Teague. Stuckey left side. Wide open. And he hits the jump shot. Stuckey's got 4 points in the quarter.
And, you know, the activity of Stuckey, the recognition in the pick and roll, puts a lot of pressure on the defense trying to guess what he's going to do.
And Thompson throws it down.
Scorching him right off the drive that time.
Pacers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% of the field. A nice shot by Teague.
The super fast release of Jeff Teague and incredibly lethal catch and shoot player.
Noah with a screen on George. The drive by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
You can see it in his eyes. He is in the zone tonight, scoring with ease.
And so Young will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. Teague surveying the D. Back to George. 5 on the clock. That one drops for him. George has got 35. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Covington a screen on George. Thompson the bounce pass. And the dunk by Covington.
Man, I like to see Covington get aggressive in the paint, sending a message to the defense with that dunk.
Outside Teague.
そしてそれこそね今日対戦相手のマレルが現在 2-0 で1位、でもね負けていないということで調子がいいんだけど、まあ、ただその
Fires away from outside. It's hold in by Noah.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Thompson misses. Indiana's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Butler against Teague. Here's Turner. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got his 4th assist in this one.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
Butler against Teague. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Kevin, when Thompson is scoring the ball like this, I mean, you just have to keep feeding him, ride him, until you can't ride him anymore.
Timeout called by Nate McMillan. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Indiana. Robinson comes in for George. Robinson down low. Hasn't made one yet, and he drops it in from the low post.
What a game. This league just keeps going back and forth.
Extremely competitive, partner, no question about it. Good stuff here.
And that one's good by Noah.
And Noah understands his role so well. Sets a nice screen and able to find some space for his man in the finish.
Stuckey outside. Robinson with it. Outside Teague. Just 5 to shoot. Stuckey outside. Robinson for three. Jimmy Butler pulls it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Covington a screen on Robinson. It's Thompson off the drive, and he banks in the layup. And now a three-point Chicago lead.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Now here's Teague. He's got 12. Over Butler. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Thompson to the inside. Here's Noah. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Noah's got his second bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
T kicks to Stuckey. Young, a screen on Thompson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. We'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Pacers.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Larry Sanders is checked in for Noah. Indiana also making some changes.
What?
George is checked in for Young. Ellis comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And Brooks subbed in for T.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Back to Brooks. Pass to George. Trying to get something going. Doesn't go that time. As Thompson with the ball, he'll bring it up for Chicago. Leading by 5. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
You know, Covington's ability to space the floor and his length at the defensive end is something every team is looking for. He is the prototypical 3-and-D player in my mind.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And finished off by Robinson.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. I'm not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement. They've gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
The 3 from George. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this team.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
アプリによってはね、クラス選手が入ったりもするんですけど、
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open. He had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us.
連携をつなぎ込んでいくっていうのが SNT のパワーだったので、一度走ってに上がってきてからは、相手に対して自身も遅いし、自分のプレーができるんだっていうのがステップ1までの試合でした。ちょっとね、ステップの部分が上ってしまっているサバーで SNT の強さが長いからね。
Here's George. Good D by Covington.
打ち合い級品なんだけど、結構戦うスタイルだったから、それで結構ステージ前に出るけど、チームに選手、それで4選手
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Butler combines strength and aggressiveness with really good basketball IQ. He sees the defender is a little out of position and takes advantage of it. Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Pass to George. Miles sets the screen for George. Here's over Covington. And the Chicago lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from George.
And you know, it's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Thompson with it, guarded now by Aaron Brooks. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Robinson. To the inside, deflects the pass. Sanders with the steal. And taken away by Ellis. Here he goes. Robinson for three. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got his fifth rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Oh, taking it to the rack.
Down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the knee with a dunk like that.
Outside, George. Let's it fly from 18. Fires that one off the back iron and down it falls.
He's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Butler is screen on Robinson. Inside. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And you know, when Butler's hot, keep getting him the rock. It's that simple. It's not complicated.
It's George on the wing. Rebounded by Covington. And so it's Thompson with it. They'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling.
Here's Miles. Rebounded by Covington.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And Miles kicks to George. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 42 in the game.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
There's a screen by Covington. Thompson finds Covington. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Pulls up, high post, and the jumper is on the mark. George has got 44.
I think one of Paul George's best shots is his pull-up jump shot. He's been destroying defenses for years with that mid-range pull-up.
Good. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Bulls have gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. Butler is screen on Robinson. Thompson dishes to Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
Pacers trail by 18. Pass to Ellis. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy.
Another possession, another assist.
And what's amazing, he's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and his commitment to keeping everyone else involved. Ellis surveying the D. From deep, George. And Sanders grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson passes to Butler. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Butler's got 26 points. Pacers trail by 20. Outside Robinson. It's George on the wing. And it's George.
カメラマンからもう全然違う。これするってことは
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
And Chicago shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Thompson dishes to Butler. And another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's had?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. Knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Some changes for Chicago. Grant, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And Jefferson subbed in for Paul Zipser. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for C.J. Miles. Young comes in for Glenn Robinson III. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. And it's Teagan for Aaron Brooks.
He had 1-3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Grant the pass to Thompson. Butler is screen on Stuckey. Thompson dishes the Butler. And again, another assist.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision both to find his teammates and to reach new heights. Outside for George. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 6 assists here tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Thompson passes to Butler. And another assist for him.
And this man keeps dropping times, tied for the 4th most ever in an NBA game.
The vision and the passing from him. Just unreal, guy. Outside, George from outside the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Sanders has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Butler is screen on Stuckey. Thompson dishes to Butler. And again, another assist.
And the passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist.
That one will put him tied for 3rd in the all-time assist list. One of the best teams I've ever seen. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Robert Covington comes in for Larry Sanders. And Smith subbed in for Jefferson. Outside Teague. That 3 off the mark. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by 24. Their biggest margin. Takes it off the glass. Thompson's got 26.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys.
Here's George. And good. There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
George against Thompson. Driving the lane, and it's Thompson with the jam.
I like to see that kind of decisive movement, driving hard when he has an open.
The Pacers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that it wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the Bulls making a change here. Payton's checked in.
Well, I like to see Thompson being aggressive on offense, really causing problems and putting pressure on the D.
And he sinks the second. Pacers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Outside Teague. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists in the game.
You know, these are the kind of shots, guys, that Teague makes consistently. If the defense is laying off of him, he'll make them pay.
Here's Thompson. Here's Smith. Out to Thompson. To the middle. Here's another possession, another assist.
And this is a passing display that will be dissected for years after this one.
Now the dimes keep piling up, Greg, and now he is tied for second most in assists. What a floor leader.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments and another assist.
Fantastic court vision gets him yet another assist.
And that last pass pushing him to second for the most assists in a game. He's been doing it all for him. Pass to Turner. Outside T. Stuckey outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by George, no good. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity.
Another possession, another assist.
I am just speechless here. He has now tied the record for most assists in a game.
Easily a transcendent game for him and his team. GA, he keeps setting up his teammates, and they keep knocking him down.
And it's just a mind-boggling number. 30 assists for him, and he has equaled the mark set by Scott Skiles back in 1990. 30 assists is more than most teams get in a game.
And a lot gets said about Turner's defensive impact, but he's been cultivating his offensive game as well, becoming a bigger threat in that regard.
Smith with a screen on George. Thompson pass and another assist for him.
There it is. Move over, everyone, as there is a new assist.
He has been magnificent, GA, all game with his playmaking, and now the record is his alone.
For so long, Scott Skiles' mark of 30 assists was the top of the history books. Still in shock it was top of the year tonight.
And let's take a look now as we give our nod to our player of the game.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working in a zone.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times.
紙面に敵を動かしたかったんですが、いや、これ面白い壁ですよ、映画は。本来ならば C 面想定なので、この壁の前にそんなに到達していないはずというのが DFM の読みで、しかもバイパーのこの C9 が回転扉を早めに開けて、バレルはそのまま抜けようと画策している。コンタクトベース進んでる。映画は DFM としても B 面接戦ですから抑えてる。正面に来てないの確認して。B 面ということ話を。一人 B 面いるから最初 B さんの怖いね。変えました。さあ、その LP の位置を軸として、B バサミを狙いに行くには、エリキ、このプレスメインからメインは絶対いるのを敷いてる判断になりました。LP 変えてるかはい、フラッシュ。あ、クロス。これ、シーター、カエルが前に突っ込んでいる。アッパーからもメイの。あ、違う、クルスを。ゼクシティのカバーが入りました。やべえ、映画国士ラインに。こうなると、ローテートの選択肢もある。なかなかいいチル。
そうですね。バレルには選択肢が奪われました。開幕勝負15番の赤目のフリック。
おい、
赤目ダブルキル。A 側に対するローテートを止めました。
頼りになる。
このフリックとんでもないの出ましたね。これは来週のハルサーフリックオブザウィークに出ること間違いなしのショットでした。最後は挟み込んで日本対決。まずラウンドを取ったのはデトネーションフォーカスミーです。
揺さぶられたけど壁効いたか。
ビームを潰す策略を取ったというのが、まずバレルのビーズムを一回足止めするような形になりましたね。あとは A 前、A の手の動きを潰した赤目のキルですね。
この後できますけれども。
いやこれ、こういうフリック。はい、ショットでね、フリーは A リック側だったので、
さっきのこのクロスや。
相変わらずお茶目ですね。
楽しんでます。
さあ、第2ラウンドは C バウンド固まっていたバリルに対して別のスモーク抜きのファン
4名ファイトしてからスタート。取り切った方だけライン下げる。
DFM C 側2名
の強いです。この守り。
取られてしまったバリルはマウンドから下がって
女性にもぴったりだし。
ラーズのフォクシーナインが B メイン。
エアの取り返しとかファイトスキルが弱いから。先に取っちゃう。
後続合流している
人数少ないけど。
ところまではバリル見られていません。
先手取れる展開。
フォクシーナインが見られたことを逆手に取って狙うバリル。右側通せるか。視野を抜けた。メイが踏み込んでいる。どんどん前に入れた。ケビンの。それをシューチパーフェクト。どしっと構えていた B 側でした。2対0、DFM が序盤のリードを握ります。
外しちゃいけない一発、しかも、もう1秒後にシェアが下がって相手のカバーが通ってくるところ、待ってましたね。
さすがメイ選手というような。
本当にさすがですね。
いい側でした。
このシーンもタイラーは塞がれてるわけですから、あえて前に行き、相手の展開を許さない。
動けてない。
第3ラウンドです。
DFM A5 か。
4名がライトシールド。落としたくない第3ラウンドなんですが、DFM、メイがサードから飛べると出している。なんだ、プッシュ安川が強気に飛び出してファースト
を落として、
バレルとしては痛いワンピックになりました。
ビッシュに対しています。
しかもこれ、右前、データ前に入れたコントロールなので、自分たちで入れない状態を作ってしまいました。スロー展開望んでいたバレルに
ですね。安川が落とさない限り、BC、カチコチに固めると。
エリアコントロールをしたかったバレル、
システムやバイスのスキルが
倒れてしまっている。ここから風を受けたげする A コントロールができません。手前で守っている安川が、
安川がライン下げて、
姿を確認しています。
ビームの手が早い。
読みづらいんですけれども、DFM 人数を寄せて対応する。
強すぎ。
安川の打ち合いが強すぎるぞ。
ブルドッグで全員
素晴らしい読みの部分もありました。
エロではめちゃうまかったね。
C マウンドのシンダーですね。視野の反応、これで位置が確定しました。
超えていないのも分かっていますね。
そうですね。メイが C 側入っていない情報を掴んでいます。
やっぱ、水の時踊るか。
いや、まだ多め見ると、セスって言いたくなりますね。
言いたくなります。これで
ポイントは、
もうね、
スパイか。まあ、死なないのが一番大事だな。
いやー、バレルとしては面食らってしまった第3ラウンドになりました。
しかも、
挟まれて
出していますから、
三振が持ち上げるか。
前
でのカバーが入りました。初勝利が欲しいデトネーションフォーカスに3本連取のスタート。いい出だし。
サード取れたの熱い。
本当にいい出だしですね。この A メイン、ワンピック取った、スナイパーを取ったすごいし、この落ちよ。スナイパーが落とされたことによって、A メインを取らないと振り回せないぞとなったバレルに対して、A の取り返してくるだろうということを読んで
おもろいな。
読みの数がね、
バレキン
安田選手のうちは強かったんですが、
崖に変えて、レイズエントリーして、フラッシュとかにレズの気をしても。
しいギャラクシー。こんな人混みでも au はもっとサクサクつながって嬉しい。大画面で生映画もネット動画も没入できる新しい形。 私の夢中は全部折りたたみスマホのギャラクシーはつながる au で予約キャンペーン実施中。
儲けが今月厳しいのにな。クレジットカード使います？お支払いはこちらに書いてある方法でした。現金、キャッシュ、お札&小銭、現生ペイもいけます。そうね、現金。はい。ちょっとコンビニで買えてきます。
急に現金が必要な時も提携コンビニ ATM で手数料0円。三井住友銀行カードローン。
シヘアムカフェですね。
バレルは調整場になっています。
さっきのラウンドバレてないかな。刺さるんじゃないか。
おい、当てる。セクシーだったんですが、メイが打ち抜きました。大津も狙う動き。後ろの席やめ。先頭の選択が変わっている。打ち抜くんですが、バレルがいい入り方もできたシーズンの。
シュート、バイセン選手
取らされましたね。はい。懐までうまく入ったバレルが審査で崩して、力を2分よりも前です。ちょっと DFM はオペ取られてるかどうかの情報がない。
でもさ、ゆうこ、ギリの女をさ、頑張ってしていこうぜ。
勝てまして。
いいともね。
前、後ろの LB もピック。
何踏み
込んださ。知らせてしてきたので知らなかったな。いや、サイントなんか今4時まではしますから。メイとしても味方が助かっているからこそ前目の前を映さないようにしていたんですが、そこに対して
ダメ。あ？ダメなんか。
Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick. It's the NBA on Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they're off to Boston to take on the Celtics. Then on Friday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them.
Their matchup with Orlando. That one's going to be the 7th game of the season, almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Lynn against Butler. Thompson outside. Butler a screen on LeVert. Here's Thompson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Here we are, Clark, on Halloween night in the NBA. No place I'd rather be. Gosh, you know, the producers told us no scary masks. And Clark, you did it anyway, you rascal.
Touche, partner. In all seriousness, though, these fans showed out for this Halloween matchup. And we've got a scary good one here tonight. I've got to keep the Halloween theme going. A big physical guy with an undeniably silky stroke. Brook Lopez is a force to be reckoned with at both ends of the floor.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Nasty! I'm talking filthy. Butler punching it and getting his teammates on the bench amped up.
Lynn looking it over. Pass to Bogdanovich. At the top of the key, Lopez. Outside, Lynn. 4 on the clock. Now Lopez. Sanders cover. And the rejection by Sanders. Thompson outside. Butler sets a screen for Thompson. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time he erupting for a throwdown.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Right away, we talked about Jimmy Butler and Coach's strategy for slowing him down. Coach said, I want to stop him from controlling the tempo out there. Jimmy likes to run the show, and he's great at it, so it's on us to be assertive and not let him just get what he wants. We'll see if Coach and his team can really make that happen. Back to you, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Booker. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. It's LeVert on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Back to LeVert. Launches it. And they'll get another chance. Lynn against Butler. Lynn the pass to LeVert. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
Karis LeVert, one of my favorite young players in the league. He's hard to guard because he's got a quick release, and he's very confident in his ability.
Here's the screen. Thompson with the bucket.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Lynn the pass to Bogdanovich. Pass to LeVert. To the wing right side. Lopez, a screen on Butler. Lynn. And Sanders pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Thompson passes to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Textbook pick-and-roll action. Screener gets open, then knocks that one down.
And here's Lynn. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 7. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And getting fouled in the act. The defender overzealous that time.
And Jeremy Lin, I think has a great reputation. He's a confident guy who provides energy at both guard spots.
Chicago making a switch here. Brewers check in. Now here's Thompson. A 29-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Now here's Thompson. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
LeVert against Thompson. Lopez right side. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Just so steady around the basket. Brook Lopez, really one of the more consistent scorers in the game.
Butler a screen on LeVert. Thompson dishes to Butler and slam dunk by Butler.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Lopez, no luck. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Thompson. He's got 6. And that one, good. Thompson's got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Lopez over Sanders. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Payton, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Now into the lineup for the Bulls. Number 0, Gary Payton II.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Booker. The rebound by Grant. Payton with it, and it's Lynn picking him up. Payton passes to Thompson. Grant with a screen on LeVert. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Lynn. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Milwaukee.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
It's LeVert on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Sanders with a screen on LeVert to the inside. And the dunk by Sanders.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 17 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Pass to Lopez. Over Sanders. And the rejection by Sanders. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Now here, the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Bulls 3rd.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Now Payton, still scoreless. Grant with a screen on LeVert. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Thompson. And the Bulls lead by 15.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
assists as well. They didn't have the high quality passing of some other teams, but you really still had to respect their ball movement.
Nets trail by 15. Outside, Lynn. Pass to LeVert, and they get it. Larry Sanders with the rebound. LeVert's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And here's Thompson. 10 points for him. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Lynn. Booker with the screen for Lynn. Inside. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Grant. Thompson outside. To the paint. And stolen by Booker. Left side, Lynn. Fade away. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Thompson misses. Nets trail by 17. Lynn with it. Pass to LeVert. Now Lopez. Back to LeVert. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Booker.
And you got to respect the ruggedness of Booker. I mean, crafty at finding ways to get close to the bucket.
LeVert against Thompson. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Sean Kilpatrick, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Vasquez comes in for Jeremy Lin. The Bulls also changing it up. Robert Covington comes in for Jeremy Grant. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Hollis Thompson. Smith feeling it out a bit. He gets it in there. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Scoreless thus far. And the Nets miss again.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Covington setting the pick for Smith with the drive. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Kilpatrick. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. With the teardrop, rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Bulls. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Kilpatrick. To the middle. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. To end the run. And the rejection by Sanders. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Brooklyn making some changes. Vaughn's checked in for Lopez. Scola comes in for Booker. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Now here is Smith. He's got 6. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Kilpatrick kicks to Scola. Vasquez surveying the floor. Over Payton. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin here, guys, for the Bulls.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
It's good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now, here is Smith. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Indiana.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
Amazing how many different guys can throw it down in this league.
And the Nets with possession here. The Bulls getting the bucket. Young finds Harris. And here's Vasquez. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Scola. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Screen by Jefferson. Fires from 14. Brooklyn with the rebound. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
The drive by Smith. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
Speed. J.R. makes a living driving to the hoop.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Kilpatrick. Plays it up and banks it in. Kilpatrick's got his first bucket of the night.
Great execution to get a look at the rim.
Here's Smith. 10 points for him. And Sanders throws it down.
Hey, his reputation is as a shoot first, shoot second player. But there's Smith showing you some unselfishness with the nice pass.
Here's Kilpatrick. Young for 3. The rebound by Payton. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jefferson, a screen on Scola. Jefferson's shot is off. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Smith against Young. Smith the pass to Payton. And Payton throws it down hard.
Solid team basketball, keeping the ball moving and creating a great shot.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. So for the Nets, Lopez, he's checked in for Young. Karis LeVert comes in for Harris. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Vasquez. And Chicago also making a switch. Nene's checked in. Now here's Lin. Pass to Kilpatrick. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
LeVert kicks to Kilpatrick. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting one.
Getting physical in the paint and being rewarded for it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Bulls making a switch here. Noah's checked in. And with David Stern stepping aside after 3 decades as the NBA commissioner, Clark, how do you evaluate his successor, Adam Silver, after his first couple years on the job?
You know what, Kevin? It's pretty remarkable how smooth the succession has been. I think Adam Silver has been fantastic. Unique in his own way, but clearly a tremendous leader that has the respect of the owners, the players, the league, and the fans, and that's hard to do. I think he's been platinum level. And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And it's Smith penetrating. That one goes. Count it. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Jefferson against LeVert. Pass to Kilpatrick. Now here's Lopez. It's stolen by Smith. screen by Jefferson. Smith the pass to Jefferson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Karis LeVert.
And that athleticism of Jefferson can be difficult to guard against, which is why he gets fouled.
Booker, he's checked in for Luis Scola. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Into the lane. LeVert with the wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here are the Bulls now. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now, here's Lopez. 24-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Paul Zipser comes in for Richard Jefferson. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Peyton.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Smith, good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Pass to Kilpatrick. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kilpatrick's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Inside, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
With intent. Explosive finish.
Lynn the pass to LeVert. Going inside. 6 to shoot. Lynn's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now. Is checked in for Brooklyn. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Bulls third. You know, a solid three-point game can be the cornerstone of an effective offense. I mean, it adds a little pop and punch to what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just good three-point shooters. They had great three-point shooters.
Now here's Lynn. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Noah.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Nene, he's checked in for Noah. And good that time.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And that one's good by Lopez.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Nene with the screen on LeVert. Here's Smith. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Smith's got 22 points.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
LeVert against Smith. LeVert kicks to Lopez. Pass to Lynn. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
And Lynn is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
Smith outside. Carter Williams, a screen on LeVert. Rebound, Brooklyn. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Then the pass to Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Smith.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
Nene with the screen on Bogdanovich. And Nene with the stuff.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Bogdanovich passes to Lopez. Booker with the screen for Lynn. It's LeVert on the wing. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yep, that one goes. Smith's got 24.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash-mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Good on the bucket.
And the vision there from Bogdanovich. He's skilled.
1:12 left in the first half. Now Carter Williams. Smith outside. Pass to Nene. No good on that one. Good D by Lopez. Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Lynn. LeVert from outside. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 6 assists now in the game. Smith against LeVert. And it's Smith penetrating. And he comes up with the deuce. 26 points for him. 32 seconds left here in the second. Lynn the pass to Bogdanovich. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Takes the 13-footer. Lopez, no luck. LeVert against Smith. Covington a screen on LeVert. Here's Smith. Here he goes. And he gets the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Chicago, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for him. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello, everybody. For the Western Conference, Stephen Curry.
Chef Curry adding another one to his collection. He's as deadly as he's...
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Bulls.
They've been great.
And that is a wrap.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The big fella, Lopez, able to weather the hit and make it happen.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. That's good from Brook Lopez.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
Carter Williams, the pass to Green. Lynn with the steal. LeVert with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. In close. Lynn's shot is off. Here's Chicago. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Sanders with a screen on LeVert. Here's Carter Williams, and that one good.
You really have to admire how well Carter Williams does in these situations. I mean, just so smart at making the right call.
Carter Williams against Land. LeVert from outside. The rebound by Grant. Pass to Sanders. And Sanders throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Lopez. And the Nets miss again.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Carter Williams with it, and it's Lynn picking him up, and the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
Lynn the pass to Bogdanovich. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit to the paint. No good from Grant.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Bogdanovich passes to Lopez. And it's Larry Sanders with the rebound. Sanders has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Grant kicks to Carter Williams. And he makes good on the layup. Carter Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Booker has screen on Carter Williams. Bounce pass, Lynn. Lopez against Sanders. Clock at 6. To end the cold streak. Rebound by the Bulls. Sanders has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Carter Williams against Land. And the dunk by Grant.
You know, at the offensive end, I think this is where Grant is most effective. On plays where he can really leverage his athleticism.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to LeVert. Now here's Lopez. Sanders covering. With the fadeaway. Lopez with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And just understanding his role and finding ways to make plays. Great decision there.
Lynn against Carter Williams. And here's LeVert. 11 points in the game. Here's Lopez. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Lopez has got 15.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Chicago.
Green with a screen on Lynn. Carter Williams the pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
Terrific passing by Carter Williams. So good at dishing the ball off screen.
Lynn against Carter Williams. Back to Lynn. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to LeVert. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Lynn from long range. Green with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Carter Williams with it. Out guarded by Booker. And Carter Williams slams it in.
A little bit of vertical on display for Carter Williams. A fantastic dunker who brings his all out there all the time.
Lopez inside. Sanders covering.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Carter Williams against LeVert. And that one is good. Carter Williams has got 8 here in the quarter.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
The Nets making a switch here. Skola's checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for Chicago. Jimmy Butler comes in for Carter Williams. Butler a screen on Bogdanovich. Thompson. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Nice shot by Lynn.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
Green dishes to Sanders. And stolen by Scola. Bogdanovich against Green. Lynn's shot is off. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 20-4 run right now. LeVert against Thompson. With the drive. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Kevin, when Thompson is scoring the ball like this, I mean, you just have to keep feeding him, ride him, until you can't ride him anymore.
Bogdanovich with it. Now Green defending. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Nene, he's checked in for Chicago. Visa comes in for Green.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Lynn the pass to Bogdanovich. It's blocked.
This is the kind of rim protection he brings. Superb work coming away with the block.
Sean Kilpatrick, he's checked in for Booker.
Sean Kilpatrick.
5 to shoot. Here's Lynn. And the Nets miss again.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Down low, here's Scola, and the dunk by Scola.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Scola's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Here's Thompson. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Relentless at the offensive end. This is a one-man wrecking crew.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Kilpatrick. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Scola. Some solid defense there by Nene. Thompson with it. He's got 20 to the inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
You know, Butler is simply a winner. He knows exactly how to get himself going offensively.
And so Lynn will bring it up for Brooklyn. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Here's Kilpatrick. He has 7. An easy 2 points on the layup. Kilpatrick's got 9 points.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
Inside, Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And in addition to his sharp shooting, Thompson is also a terrific passer.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. LeVert against Ariza. Now here's LeVert. He's tightly guarded. 6 on the shot clock, and the basket is good. He's got 10.
And he shot that with confidence, rising and firing without hesitation.
Butler sets a screen for Thompson. Wants to get it to Butler and does.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Kilpatrick. He's covered by Thompson. And the dunk by Scola.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Thompson outside. Down low, Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Saw the opening and dropped a dime right out of the pick and roll. Beautiful.
34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to LeVert. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Thompson passes to Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Right side, Lynn, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Chicago with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Butler with the jam.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Now here's Vasquez, defended by Butler. Vasquez kicks to Kilpatrick. To the middle, here's Scola. Some solid defense from Grant. Butler sets a screen for Thompson. To the paint. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Now here's Vasquez. Guarded closer. No problems knocking that one down.
Boy, I tell you, I really admire the way Vasquez swings the ball around the floor. He moves it. Finding open teammates is what he does best.
Here's Thompson, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Bulls have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Inside, high, arcing shot, and the bucket is good from Butler in deep. 30 points for Butler.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Kilpatrick. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Kilpatrick missing.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Now, here's Thompson. He takes it in, and Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, you know, the skills Thompson has, really excellent quickness on the drive there.
Pass to Vasquez. Lopez, a screen on Thompson. Tries from the block, and the basket by Kilpatrick.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Now Thompson to the inside, and it's Butler with the jam.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Now here's Vasquez, defended by Butler. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
Down low, Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Lopez, a screen on Butler. To the middle, stolen by Nene. Butler finds Thompson. Back to Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And, you know, Butler fakes the game as well as he plays it. He's a smart player. I like how he uses the pump fake to draw the contact.
Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for the Nets. Then for the Bulls, Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Nene. Robert Covington comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Brewer in for Trevor Ariza. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. To the inside, and another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Now here's Vasquez. He's guarded closely. Out to Harris. On the wing, Booker. And stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Rebounded by the Nets. Booker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harris outside. Pass to Booker. Over Brewer. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Chicago, they've gone on a tear here in the 4th. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Here's Thompson, and they pick up 2. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Harris outside. Pass to Kilpatrick. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. And here's Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And Thompson throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Butler, and he drives in.
Once Butler has some speed behind him, watch out. You know he's looking to throw that thing down.
Pass to Booker. To the paint. Here's Lopez. It's rebounded by Noah. And so here is Chicago. Butler sets a screen for Thompson. Up again. It's stolen by Harris. Here is Vasquez. Out to the wing. Kilpatrick. And the Nets miss again. Lopez against Thompson. Butler, a screen on Lopez. Inside. It's Butler that time on the assist by Thompson. Butler's got 42 in the game.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Booker, a screen on Butler. Here's Vasquez. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Thompson with it. Chalk up 2 there. Thompson's got 16 points here in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
You know, Vasquez is well aware of his role when he's on the floor. I mean, he's a great distributor who works the ball around for the best shot for his team.
Covington setting the pick for Thompson. Trying to find Covington. Gets it to him.
And a long windup and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Here is Vasquez. Down low. Here's Lopez. The rebound by Noah. Noah's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
He gets that one.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Thompson up top to the inside. The kick outside to Butler. Now here's Thompson. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Thompson's got 32 points.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
Vasquez passes to Harris. Here's Kilpatrick. Takes a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
There's a screen by Covington. Thompson finds Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
You know, in addition to being a fantastic shooter, Covington is also an incredible athlete. Somebody who looks to drop the hammer when he's free near the hoop.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. It's now time to take a look at our player of the game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Bogdanovich has checked in for Harris. Harris LeVert comes in for Sean Kilpatrick. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Vasquez.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Lopez kicks to LeVert. Back to Lopez. That shot misses. Good D by Sanders. Smith outside. Sanders with a screen on LeVert. Rebound, Brooklyn. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And so Lynn will bring it up for the Nets. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Thompson misses. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Booker dishes to Lynn. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Thompson. Sanders with a screen on Lynn. Here's Thompson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think...
Jefferson çok come